Come into this winless in 2 games. That's the first time that it's happened under Arne Slot. John Boland's side have had a free week to prepare for this, while Liverpool have had that first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final travelling to London, and they were delayed on their return. Their plane back from the capital couldn't take off, so they had to cancel training on Thursday. Soboslai. Gamoa. Showing early ambition. Yeah, nice side of control. Not such a big thing in Dutch football, is it, to play teenagers, so on. It's like probably doesn't think too much of it, does he, at all, playing a 16-year-old. 16 and 135 days. Something, isn't it? He joined the club in September of last year, through for the most part in the Chelsea academy. He's already the youngest Liverpool player in that FA Cup history. He's also the second youngest of all time in the club's history. Jerome Sinclair is the one just hitting. On the bench for Liverpool over 17 years, seems like a veteran. Tons of good campaigns. Yeah, only another one who got a run out in that position, actually, that Gamoa is playing today at St Mary's. Experience. Was involved in Liverpool's Carabao Cup winning side when Virgil van Dijk's header to Wembley last February. Here's Soboslai. Big cushion it in for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Played by Benny. Straight to Lautaro Endo. And Gamoa. He's worked it out to Shimikas. Still Costa Shimikas. Soboslai lets it run. Trent Alexander-Arnold draws the save from Krellin, and it's over from Darwin Núñez. And he shouldn't have been unconventional from the Accrington goalkeeper, Billy Krellin, but he got the save, or made the save. Terrific hitters from Alexander-Arnold. Good pick out, nice little dummy left by Dominic Soboslai. Núñez has got to keep that down. He's got to get his foot over that football. It's a real casual attempt to try and hit it. It's a poor effort, really. The goalkeeper was smart enough yet. Just doesn't turn his body. No real conviction in that attempt to shoot. Better chance in the first one, which came at him pretty quickly. That one he should have done a lot better with. More than a hint of the David De Gea playbook about the way that Billy Krellin made that save. Yeah, 9 times out of 10 that's going to be a pure strike from Alexander Arnold. And it was. Good stop.
Speculation over the future of Harvey Elliott at Anfield, given that he can't really force his way into the first team reckoning under Arne Slot, partly because of injury, but he's been fit for a while now. This is just his 10th appearance of the season in all competitions. Wally, nice give and go. Shouts are getting forward here. Sean Wally, opportunity knocks. Kept alive, but Szoboszlai is back to help out. Josh Woods who got it back across goal.
Did well, Sean Wally. Nice little cut back inside. Looks like he was going for goal as well. See lots of blue shirts in the Liverpool penalty area.
Endo. Kelleher, who in the absence of Alisson was the regular number 1. Distinguished service. He starts off this move, but Elliott continues. Into Ngamoa. Well kept in by Harvey Elliott.
Shot or an attempt, like a side foot cross from Ngamoa. I suppose when he gets the ball, isn't it? The Anfield crowd are expectant of the young kid.
Jota, since that injury against Chelsea back in October, he'd only started 1 game before today, and that was the one on Wednesday against Spurs. So good to get some more football in his legs as he starts to build up towards full fitness. Here he is again, the Portuguese. Szoboszlai. Shimikas. Ngamoa. Stilling. Shimikas. Corner for Liverpool.
They did well to block it out in the end, didn't they, Accrington? Stuck through their task, nobody dived in too early on young Ngamoa. Most of the good stuff from Liverpool has come down this left side so far, with the youngster being involved.
He's certainly not overawed by the occasion, isn't he? His first start in front of just over 60,000 people in here. That's in by Shimikas, it's met by Rawson. Szoboszlai.
Yeah, the old man couldn't get there any more quickly than that, could he? Sean Wally. Yeah, he's never letting go of that shirt. Smile says it all. Penalty spot in the 6-yard box.
Overhit. Dan Martin will help it on its way. Out of play for Liverpool corner. Martin, the beneficiary of Liam Coyle being left out of this Accrington side. His first FA Cup appearance this season, the 22-year-old. In, met by Wally. Tyler Morton. Here's Elliott. Here's a chase. Alexander Arnold. Lovely looking ball that was. It was read by Zach Orr. Wally into the middle. Shimikas was there before he could get through to the onrushing Tyler Walton.
That's their best move of the match. Conveni with a lovely ball. Just about onside, I think, Sean Wally. And once again, the decision making in the final third from the captain is pretty good. Nice touch and then the early cross.
So in front of the Cop at Anfield, the first corner for League Two Accrington Stanley. Wally to take. Awkward. Quickly being Keller. Did well, and I think he's going to be the beneficiary of a free kick here. Woods, the judge, to have fouled the Irishman.
Teasing corner that was it. He's really got himself up off the ground. Could be Kelleher. Too high. Taking on without his contact after he's already punched the ball. Not that much either.
Well, Woods got up well, didn't he? Came down with a bang. That's why he's had the wind slightly taken out of his sails. He's one of the contributors in terms of scoring in this third round tie at Anfield. Accrington Stanley won against Russell Olympic, the 7th tier of English football. They won that one 2-0. That Josh Wood was one of the scorers there. The last one a 2-2 draw against fellow League Two side Swindon Town, which they edged on penalties in the end. A reminder that under the set up this season in the Emirates FA Cup, there are no replays. It is all to be decided here on the day. Extra time and penalties if required.
They're going for this high press, but they're advocating this, to be honest. Liverpool are patient enough, eventually they'll find their way through it. Save energy, just get back 10-15 yards at your halfway line. Tell to press from there. To discourage one of the best sides in the country playing their game. They will get through you, like I said, at some point.
Yes, it's clipped there by Donald Love.
To catch it, very painful. Studs on the top of the boots.
The centre half today, who started off his career at Manchester United. It's taken him to Sunderland, Shrewsbury, Salford as well. Last couple of seasons at Morecambe. Slot was talking about how he wasn't sure exactly how Accrington Stanley would approach this in terms of sitting back in a low block and coming onto them. Well, we've seen a certain degree of ambition, stroke foolhardiness from the men in blue.
Actually likely to be more vulnerable, Bill, when they get a little bit of possession. They've not had really any control. They've not strung together 5 or 6 passes in the middle of the park, which made a quick counter. The last opportunity they had, which led to the corner, that was a sign. 1 or 2 passes, then quickly get it in behind. The fullbacks, if you can.
Just as Liverpool since 2024 turned into 2025 haven't been able to find a win, that 2-2 draw here against Manchester United, then the slightly controversial defeat, it has to be said, in the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. The opposite end of the scale for Accrington Stanley. They can buy a win in the closing months of the last calendar year, but away from trouble. 5 places between themselves now at the bottom of the League Two table. Survival very much the order of the day, but this is a glistening bonus, this FA Cup round, and in particular this tie here at Anfield. Halfway through the first. First half, still Liverpool 0, Accrington Stanley 0. A free kick for Accrington Stanley. Challenge on Ash Hunter.
Lovely piece of skill, look at that, right on the touchline.
So far, Rio Gamoa is probably doing everything that his manager would want him to. You almost hear the words, go out there, enjoy yourself, play your own game. He's doing all of those things, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he's in the same boat as the Accrington players, really. Absolutely no pressure. There's some expectancy on his part, of course, his family, and imagine the academy staff as well. They've spent quite a few months looking after him. He shouldn't feel too much pressure at all. Some of these young kids as well, you know, actually, when they get onto the big stage, they train with the first team, albeit he's not on the football field for that long. For them, it's just an extension of training, really. They don't feel too much pressure. Maybe your coach said the same thing when you're thrust into the Ajax team as a teenager. It felt very normal around the big boys in the first team.
If there are nerves, it's doing pretty well to disguise them. Surprised to see Liverpool particularly dominant in the passing statistics in terms of numbers and indeed the accuracy of them.
One thing we learned about this competition, Bill, over many years, that you cannot take anything for granted at all, can you? Won by Liverpool, they are to win it, of course. Play well enough.
And Gamoa. Here's Morton. Szoboszlai. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Elliott. Back with the captain Alexander-Arnold.